Although the Clone Wars brought with it a number of devastating battles that took place across the galaxy, no battle was longer and more drawn out than that which took place on the planet of Mygeeto. While the length of the Battle of Mygeeto was in large part due to reasons related to the nature of the conflict, the Battle of Mygeeto's exceptional duration of almost 2 years was primarily the result of Darth Sidious's desire to drag out the Clone Wars in order to seize control of the galaxy by implementing his empire and destroying the Jedi Order, at a time most beneficial to him. In this video expose, I will describe the Battle of Mygeeto that took place during the Clone Wars, and explain how this battle eventually came to receive the title as the longest in the war, due to the events orchestrated by the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Sidious. Taking place on the Outer Rim planet of Mygeeto, the Battle of Mygeeto lasted for roughly 2 years, beginning about 1 year and 3 months after the first Battle of Geonosis, and ending only when Sidious gave the order to execute Order 66. Although the planet saw its initial fighting between the forces of the Republic and the Confederacy of Independent Systems during the second year of the war, the hostilities in the Battle of Mygeeto reached its apex in the Clone Wars' final year. This was due to the aspirations of Darth Sidious, who looked to divert Republic and Jedi resources away from Coruscant, and to ensure that the fighting was prolonged. 19 years before the events of A New Hope, in the final year of the Clone Wars, Supreme Chancellor Palpatine gave his State of the Republic address. In the speech, Palpatine targeted the Outer Rim planets of Mygeeto, Saleucami, and Felucia. As strongholds of the Separatists that were fueling its war efforts, Palpatine referred to these 3 planets as the Triad of Evil. Having successfully pushed the Separatists away from the core and Inner Rim, and into the Outer Rim, Palpatine informed the galaxy that although the Republic was nearing victory in the war, victory would not be achieved until the Republic defeated the Separatists in the Outer Rim, and particularly upon Mygeeto and the other planets comprising the Triad of Evil. However, Palpatine's true intent was to use these conflicts in the Outer Rim to extend the war, and to further the Sith grand plan of destroying the Republic and eradicating the Jedi Order. Prolonging the war and creating the elements for a protracted and drawn-out conflict upon Mygeeto ensured Sidious could execute his plan at a time of his choosing. Further, increasing hostilities in the Outer Rim was necessary for Sidious due to the pushback he was getting from both the Senate and the Jedi. By the 3rd year of the conflict, numerous Republic senators started to publicly question Palpatine's policies in regards to the war. These senators also had the backing of the Jedi High Council, who wanted the Chancellor's office to initiate measures to bring the war to an end, not extend it. Therefore, in order to distract the public, extend the conflict, and tie up large amounts of Republic and Jedi military resources in the farthest reaches of the galaxy, Sidious initiated greater hostilities in the Outer Rim. This created the circumstances for perpetual warfare on Mygeeto, and ensured that the Battle of Mygeeto was one of the longest battles of the Clone Wars. Eventually, Darth Sidious would make use of these Outer Rim battles, including the Battle of Mygeeto, to orchestrate the invasion of Coruscant and his own kidnapping by Dooku and Grievous, thereby moving the Sith grand plan towards completion. One of the important missions executed by the Republic in the Battle of Mygeeto was a special mission wherein members of the 501st Legion were personally sent to Mygeeto by Palpatine to destroy an energy collector that powered the facilities of the Separatists on the planet. However, Palpatine's true reason for the mission was to place the Separatist power generator into the hands of the Republic. This would allow the Republic to commandeer an ancient crystal native to Mygeeto that was powering the generator. This crystal was required for experimentation by the Republic regarding a top-secret laser project. Ultimately, with the assistance of Jedi Master and High Council member Ki-Adi-Mundi, the 501st was able to destroy the Separatist energy collector core, retrieve the crystals, and extract them off of Mygeeto. The protracted conflict on Mygeeto resulted in the death of Jedi Revi Anu. When Anu was shot and subsequently lost her lightsaber, she sacrificed herself in order to save Ki-Adi-Mundi and additional Republic forces, by using the Force to hold off a Star Destroyer that was shot down over Mygeeto, long enough to allow them to escape and evacuate the area. The Battle of Mygeeto only concluded when Darth Sidious ordered the clones to execute Order 66. Order 66 resulted in the death of Ki-Adi-Mundi upon Mygeeto, as when the Jedi Master rallied his troops to attack a Separatist-controlled city block, Clone Commander Bakara complied with Sidious's order and instructed the clones to fire upon Mundi. Although the Jedi was able to deflect some of the fire intended for him, killing 3 clones, he ultimately succumbed to his troops' blaster fire. After the death of Mundi upon Mygeeto, the newly organized Galactic Empire went on to conquer the planet, thereby bringing it under the control of the Emperor. Under Imperial rule, Mygeeto was heavily strip-mined for the mineral Durasteel, which would be used to construct the starships of the Empire. So there we have it, how the Battle of Mygeeto became the longest battle of the Clone Wars through the manipulations orchestrated by the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Sidious. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. If not for me, for Rivianu.